Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I'd like to do is for you to first kind of focus on which deck is speaking to you, and then you can pause the video, and we'll go ahead and start with deck number one. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Hanged Man. The Six of Swords. Overall energy. The Tower. Five of Pentacles. And the Empress. Okay. So you guys may be getting ready to undergo some sort of changes. There could have been something going on where you felt like things were not manifesting, or you were manifesting things that you didn't really want. It also seems like maybe you were wanting attention from someone but you weren't getting attention from them. And whatever the case, it just looks like there's getting ready to be some sort of changes. So in a love situation, it kind of feels that there may be someone either coming back into your life that you have not heard from in a while. And this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the way it happens may be, just very unexpected. It also could be that someone was trying to quietly check on you and accidentally, liked something, liked one of your posts or something. If this is not a past person, it seems that there's going to be some sort of instant soul recognition between you and another person. I do feel that you have soulmate energy here. So definitely could turn into something romantic. It could be, a kindred spirit as well, or just, someone that you connect to on a platonic level. But in a love situation, it does seem like, you have like this soulmate. If this is someone that you've already been interacting with, it's like one or both of you has like some sort of realization that, you belong together, or you have feelings for each other. Something kind of seems like it might happen like simultaneously. In fact, I feel that you could have some sort of telepathic connection with this person. I feel that the universe is also revealing some sort of secret to you. In regards to a living situation, I feel like there's going to be some sort of abrupt changes to your living situation. Something is kind of forcing you to go back to the past. So I don't know if at some point you were looking into housing in a certain area, but, left it alone, or what, you weren't able to get into that particular housing at that time. I feel like now there's been some sort of a shift or a change, and the circumstances are actually kind of making it so that you have to go back to something that you were looking at in the past. It also could be that if someone at one point moved out, this person might be returning. Could be a roommate, especially. Or maybe you have to go move back in with somebody. Like you were living on your own, but now you have to return back to being a roommate or having roommates. Even I feel like something similar is happening career wise. Like maybe initially, you had your own business, or you were working independently on your own, but you weren't making enough money. The money wasn't coming in. And I feel like something happened or is about to happen that makes you have to return to work and go back to, a regular routine job. Or even if you work from home, it's like still having to work for somebody else or work for a company. But I feel like if this happens, it might initially feel like a horrible thing or something bad, but I feel like it's actually something good that's going to come out of it. Like you're being put in this position for a reason. Like maybe it's for simply to network and meet somebody at this particular place. Like had you been working on your own, you wouldn't have met this person at your job. So I feel like there's a reason why you had to go back into the workspace, if that's your situation. I feel like something's going. Oh, I apologize in advance. If you hear a bunch of background shouting, somebody is playing a game today. Um, so yeah. So also, I kind of feel like if you are a writer, that your imagination is really active. This is actually good if you're a writer, because I feel that maybe if you weren't getting recognition for your creative works in the past, something is happening or shifting, where, I don't know, now there is a chance that your work could be recognized. So I feel like this is an opportunity for you to return back to writing, or maybe there's something that you already wrote and you need to go back and revisit it. Maybe you wrote something that was too advanced. You wrote something 10 years ago and it was just like people weren't ready for it. But now there's something that happened where it's just like the perfect timing for this idea that you have. And I feel like you're going to be in isolation a lot, or just at least isolated in your thoughts, because you're writing. You're getting like all these ideas, and this could be some sort of a light bulb moment. And everything is just like coming to you, and you're like, okay, like let me do this and let me do that. So this is actually good if you're a writer. I feel that you're also meant to look at your situation regardless of what's going on. You're supposed to look at your situation from a higher perspective. You might feel like the universe put you in a corner or sat you in time out, but something is for your own good. You are being enlightened, and there's something that is being revealed to you. As soon as you grasp a certain understanding of something, I feel like you'll be released from what seems to be like a period of isolation, or a pause. And a lot of times too, this comes out when you're needing to like make a decision in regards to what it is that you're willing to let go of to have what you want. It's like you can't have your cake and eat it too. So if you really want this, how can you get it? I feel like something is weighing you down, or holding you back or keeping you stagnant, something that you're holding on to that needs to be released. And then it does seem like gradually you're going to be able to move forward. You're going to move on from, whatever it was that was holding you back. I feel like something's also going to be restored into your life, like peace or a sense of balance. Yeah. And then also just whatever direction you're headed in life, I feel like you are just needing to play it by ear. I feel like you just need to go with the flow of things. Let things unfold naturally. Um, I kind of feel like you are going to receive some sort of news or messages from somebody, or somebody is expressing how they feel about you. And it just seems like the feeling will be mutual. I feel like somebody could not hold something back any longer. Something feels like a confession. I also feel that something that was unofficial becomes official. Now, I feel too like there is something going on in regards to someone's mother. You might learn something about your mother, or maybe your mother sent you like some messages. If your mother is no longer here, you might be finding something out about her childhood that kind of brings you a sense of validation or peace. Yeah, I'm getting something about some love letters. I don't know if, and it still seems like it's having to do with somebody's mother or parents. I don't know if somebody is finding love letters written from their mother to the father, from the father to the mother, something of that sort. Maybe you're going through family albums or something, and you just find out something in regards to the mother and her love life. You also, for your personal self, might be either sending or receiving some sort of love messages, something romantic in nature. Just definitely seems like there's a lot of flirtation. If somebody had been hiding how they truly felt about you, like I said, I feel like they're going to admit it or acknowledge it. You also might get some sort of unexpected or surprising response from somebody, especially if you forgot that you even sent a message to somebody, or whatever it is. It's like you get a response and you're like, oh my God, I sent this like several years ago. I didn't think anybody remembered or noticed or cared or what have you. It's kind of like somebody suddenly finding your application, something that you applied to 2 years ago, and that same company is just like, telling you, we recognize that you sent this a while ago, wondering if you're still interested. It just seems like something. And then there's something going on in regards to creativity, for sure. Maybe you're going to get recognition for any type of creativity. There seems to be something significant in regards to a fire sign. There's something in regards to this fire sign. Something about their energy. They could be trying to charm you, seduce you, or manipulate you. Or it could be that you're dealing with someone who is an entertainer or performer, and that's just like descriptive of their job title, what they do for a living. I feel that you're also getting some sort of indirect response from somebody that you were hoping to hear from. I don't know. I just kind of feel, I don't know why they're being indirect about it, but I feel like you're getting some sort of indirect response from somebody. And whatever it is a dream come true for you. I feel like you're really excited about this. And then going back to something that maybe you were trying to manifest, I feel like you're gonna get a response from the universe in regards to whatever it is that you were trying to manifest. Okay, so I also see somebody coming to find you because they're no longer with this other person. There was some sort of a breakup between two people, and this person immediately thought of you, or they want to be with you, so they come looking for you because they're no longer together with that person. Career wise, I feel that there's a broken agreement, it's a severed contract. So either you quit, got fired, or laid off, and this has forced you to find work elsewhere. So again, I kind of feel like somebody is having to return to the job market. It's also possible somebody might be firing their lawyer. Something has you daydreaming or reflecting on friendships or partnerships. Either you are realizing that you're starting to have feelings for one of your friends, or your friends might be having this realization about you. And I feel like somebody is struggling with this idea. They're fighting against it. They don't understand it. Um, yeah, I just kind of feel like somebody's starting to see you more than just a friend, or vice versa. And the whole situation is just kind of baffling, because these feelings seem like they came from out of nowhere. It also could be just like a dream that set somebody off. Like maybe you had a dream about somebody, and then ever since that dream, you kept, like, especially more so if it's like a sexual dream. And it's just like ever since that dream, you're just like, I can't stop thinking about them like that, or now I'm curious, or what does it mean? Um, it's hard for you to just brush it off, whatever this dream was, and now you're just kind of like stuck trying to figure it out and make sense of it. Maybe you're starting to wonder if you have some sort of hidden desires for this person, or if you've had them all along, um, which is just making you question everything. Um, hmm. Mm. Now, from the perspective of another person, I feel like maybe someone is feeling like they're being guided towards you, like they feel drawn to you, um, or that in a sense feel like the universe is commanding that they approach you for whatever reason. Mm, kind of feels like maybe somebody has a sense of obligation towards you. Hmm. I feel like somebody is also wanting to visit you. Somebody who maybe is at a distance. I feel like somebody wants to come see you. Mm. Yeah, again, I don't know. This person is feeling obligated towards you. Another thing I'm seeing career-wise is that you are headed towards some sort of job or career that is going to put like a lot of responsibility on you. Um, Something could be like a transfer, a job transfer. But if you're being transferred, it still seems like this position, or your position over there, is going to require um, more responsibilities. You're going to be more responsible. People are going to have to answer to you for certain things. Um, yeah. Mm, yeah. It just seems like you're guided towards more responsibilities. Spiritually, I feel that you're being guided to higher wisdom, higher knowledge, because you're ready to receive it. I feel like you've established a strong enough foundation spiritually where you're ready to take on higher or newer knowledge. All right, so that is all for deck number 1. We'll move on to deck number 2. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, overall energy, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Dreamer or the Fool. Okay, so it seems as if you are entering a dream from a metaphysical standpoint. It seems like you entered a dream, or you walked into a dream, or like whatever dream you were having at one point, now you're living it or about to. I feel like this is also about following your dreams, or there's an opportunity to do so. Maybe you've been wanting to do that, but because of circumstances you weren't able to, and now it seems like an opportunity for you to follow your dreams. It does seem like initially things were better when you were naive, and I feel like knowledge or intellect kind of blocked you, where you have to go back to just being a dreamer. Like it's something more so magical in being naive. I kind of feel like you have to go back to that state in a sense to understand something, because I feel like you're trying to make sense out of something that is can't be explained. This is something interdimensional happening. Now I'm hearing Emperor of the Sun, that song where he's like, walking on a dream. How can I explain? Like, I kind of feel like something like that is happening. There could be something going on in regards to an earth sign, or maybe you had a dream about an earth sign. I think too what happened, like, well, like I said, you kind of denied something, or you didn't believe something. But now something is appearing. It's kind of like somebody walked out of your dream. It's weird. They just walked out of your dream. I just feel like somebody's coming towards you. And the way it happens is just kind of like, where did you come from? Something could have been like right in your face and you didn't even see it, and you're like, how did I miss this? If it's not romantic in nature, it's some kind of dream opportunity that has been there, but it's like you weren't ready to see it maybe. And now you are, because you had gotten too into your literal thoughts, and that was blocking you. So the more open-minded you are, the more things are able to become realities, or the more of the possibility something is to become a reality. I feel like you're being told to be more open-minded about something, or about life in general. I do feel like there is an opportunity for a new relationship to begin. A relationship also could start off in secret, or again, maybe it started off in a dream and then it kind of picks up in reality. You might be like deja vu when you see somebody. I feel like you're going to be really baffled by what's happening. You also are getting like soulmate energy in your reading. So you have a soulmate that's in your energy. Somebody is near you. Either you've interacted with them already or they're coming towards you. I feel like somebody's also been dreaming about you, but maybe did not want to acknowledge it. Yeah, I feel like maybe somebody's been dreaming about you but didn't want to acknowledge it or believe it. It also just kind of seems like people have been uh, being guided to each other through dreams. I don't know if you've ever had a dream where it felt like somebody was leaving you clues. And maybe you didn't even realize that you were playing alone, but you have been following the clues, and now two people are like coming together. Also in love, you might have multiple secret admirers or more than one person coming towards you. You could choose either person because they're all part of your destiny, or you get to choose who you want to continue your destiny with. Could be an earth sign, fire sign, or an air sign. And one of them definitely could be an age gap. Either you are much younger or much older than this person. I feel that either you are having butterflies or someone has butterflies for you. Somebody might be attracted to your mystery, your passion, and your intellect. Now, I don't know if you're concerned about finances, but I'm not getting too much information in regards to your finances. So there's probably not going to be a change in finances just yet. But I feel like there are some things happening in regards to your love life and or your creative life, if you have any type of if you do anything creatively, if you draw, paint, sing, act. I feel like there could be opportunities that come to you dealing with creativity. Yeah, I feel like somebody's definitely been daydreaming about you. I feel like an earth sign is part of your destiny. I don't know exactly what it is. For some of you, it's about love. But it could be about something else too. Maybe this person has some sort of information for you that's going to be helpful for the path that you're on. But I feel like this person is part of your destiny. I'm getting something in regards to your home life as well. But I kind of feel like somebody is coming to say hi. Somebody's coming to visit you. Because I was seeing something about maybe somebody being dropped off. I don't know if this is like a surprise visit. Seems like somebody's also been meaning to tell you something about a dream that they had, that you were in, or something happened and this person wants to tell you about it. I also feel that somebody might tell you about a dream and you're going to realize that you were at that same place. And you were like, no, like how could that be? Like that, like I dreamed about this. And it's making me think of something very similar that happened between me and my best friend before. And I had a dream that I went to see this Asian lady that was some sort of a psychic reader. And my mom had paid for me to go see her or whatever. And she was, she was giving me a reading and everything. And she was like looking at my hands, and then she was like telling me other things about my life. And so, I just kind of like remembered that dream and stuff. Then, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it was weeks later or months later, but my best friend told me that she dreamed that I took her to this Chinese psychic lady. And I brought her to, she said I had a reading and I took her there. And I was like, my jaw just like dropped. I was like, stop. Like, are you serious? And it was like, let me tell you about the dream that I had, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, whatever. It was like, it was insane. So something like that could link up. There could be something very unusual like that happening. Like you thought it was a dream, and it makes you kind of like realize that no, we definitely go somewhere when we travel, or there's another reality that takes place once this body rests. So yeah, you might kind of bear witness to something like that. Now, I heard Tinseltown for somebody. So I don't know if somebody it works in Tinseltown, or some sort of set designer, or if somebody is able to bring you in, enter through like the back door. Somebody is like pulling you in, like you can start off working as background, or you could do this. So I feel like somebody is like opening some sort of secret passageway for you or something. Okay, I feel like somebody has something to say to you. They want to let you know that they love you. Somebody realizes that you guys are soulmates. Yeah, so you guys are, this is definitely some cross watching, because It's kind of like a similar story. It's the same story. Somebody feels like you guys are soulmates, or they are coming to that realization, and they want to run and tell you this, or they want to run and tell you something. I really feel like it's about to be confirmed that you and another person were at the same place in a dream. Um, Something is bringing two people together. Something mysterious is bringing two people together. Now, it does seem on the downside that if somebody were in a relationship, that they are faced with some sort of decision. Um, either somebody crossed paths, like something happened unexpectedly, like people are like, we didn't mean for this to happen. We didn't know this was going to happen. But it's like, two people falling in love unintentionally. And I feel like these two people tried to deny it at first, and then it just kind of happens, or the two of you are just going to embrace it and go with it. Um, Career-wise, again, I'm seeing promotion, or at least being hired, but it seems like it has to do with something creative, um, or somebody is getting a lead position, or like being put in a position where they are the lead. They're the ones that create. If it's just social media, it could be, your status being recognized as a creator. I feel like you have good news coming. The good news is on the way. So I feel like something is kind of like, you know, under the guidance of the divine. Like, this is something that needs to happen because it serves a higher purpose. This connection is going to offset something else, like a domino effect. So these two people have to fulfill this commitment, or this promise that they made to each other before they came here, before they incarnated here. I feel too like maybe somebody ignored you in the past is giving you attention now. I don't know why they ignored you or rejected you at one point, but now they're giving you attention. I kind of feel like maybe this person was dealing with their own insecurities, or let their own insecurities get in the way of a genuine love connection. And I feel like this person feels like they made a mistake for not following their heart. And now I feel like they're ready to do that. Somebody can't stop thinking about you, or they feel paralyzed by your thoughts, or thoughts of you. Um, I don't know. I just keep hearing somebody say, I'm nervous. This also seems like anything that you've been trying to suppress, like you've been trying to suppress some sort of thoughts that you had, or some sort of romantic feelings. But these feelings are being resurrected. Somebody's going to say something that brings a smile to your face. You might see somebody calling you and then you just kind of like smile because you were just thinking about them, or you've been wondering what happened to them. I feel like somebody is wanting to break free from some sort of situation where they felt blocked. Now, somebody could have been locked away, and now that they have their freedom, they're out, they've been released, they want to run straight to you. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a family member that was maybe locked up, a friend or a family member too. But yeah, they wanna see you, or they wanna run to you. I'm getting something about somebody's messages were blocked or weren't going through. Either you have been sending messages to somebody who never received them, or vice versa. And now they are being discovered, or somebody is just now seeing it. Also, if you have some sort of hidden talent, or a hidden gift, I feel like, well, like I said, you've been hiding it. You haven't shown it to people yet, but maybe you're kind of ready to. Okay, I feel like an air sign misses you a lot. Maybe they've looked for you but couldn't find you. They've been thinking about you, or they feel like you were the one that taught them something or opened their eyes to something. You also may have ignored somebody or set up some sort of a boundary or a barrier, but this person feels bad, or they don't understand why you did that. I feel like somebody also becomes defensive when they're depressed, and they don't mean to, but they just need to be alone, or they need to figure out things on their own without any help or distractions or what have you. Also, somebody pushed you away because they didn't want you to see this dark side of them. Like somebody might have some sort of addiction. It's something that they're not proud of. They didn't want you to see that side of them. Also, if you have children, something could be going on where they are keeping something from you out of fear of judgment. So try to have open dialogue with your children. All right. Moving on to deck number 3. We have the 3 of Swords, the King of Cups, the 3 of Coins, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Coins. Overall energy, 3 of Cups, Temperance, and 7 of Cups. All right, so I feel like maybe you've been doing some kind of healing or trying to recover emotionally. You may have initially been emotionally confused or lost. And I don't know, I kind of feel like you needed to heal or recover from that. You also may have felt like you've been like delusional about something and felt the need to tame yourself, or just kind of like pull yourself back and just be like, okay, let me be realistic. My imagination is gone wild, or I'm being delusional about this, and I need to get it together. And it just seems like you had to disconnect because you just really felt like you weren't thinking clearly. And now it does seem like there is more stability that is taking place, or that is what your goal is, to, become more emotionally secure and emotionally stable. I'm getting a couple of things going on here. I'm also feeling like you do have a bond or a connection with somebody, but maybe there's been no communication or some kind of separation. Even though you have some sort of bond with this person, there's a need to fix this relationship or this friendship. I feel like, if this is about traditional relationships, I feel like maybe somebody is not wanting a traditional relationship. I feel like something is more about just like being friends, or friends with benefits, or just not wanting to have any label to whatever this is. But maybe one person was okay with that and the other person just wasn't. Either way, I feel that this is about bonding. Like you're supposed to be bonding with somebody. You're supposed to be growing closer, and also maybe, like I said, repairing broken bonds. You could be seeing synchronicities of threes. I feel like there's some sort of unfinished business, or there's something where, you need to finish where you left off in regards to a friendship. Like something got started and then it got interrupted. I feel like it needs to finish coming together. This can apply to any type of passion project that you could have been working on as well. I feel like something got interrupted and you never finished it. Now you need to go back to it. Something has been a mystery, or something's been very confusing. I kind of figure out, I'm gonna figure out, I feel like you've been trying to figure out like what some type of friendship is. You're like, what is this? Because it's been confusing, or there's been some sort of mixed signals, or you felt something between you and this person, but nobody was saying anything, and it's just like, I know they feel this connection. Like, why aren't they saying anything? Do they feel the same way? Like something's been going on where there's a connection, but it's very confusing. I feel like maybe you need to make things right with maybe a water sign, or a water sign might be coming back into your life, especially if they're an ex. You also might find yourself making new friends, new connections, or collaborating with people. If you're not already doing it now, it might be something that's getting ready to happen soon. It could be business related, especially like you're about to collaborate. If in love, I kind of feel like maybe you are ready to date or put yourself out there. There's still, I feel like somebody still has some sort of raw wounds. I wouldn't say somebody is unhealed, but is still sensitive. So either you are still emotionally sensitive, or the person that you're getting ready to deal with is. Um, Career-wise, I feel that there's going to be something new that you're starting on. Maybe you're getting a part-time job, but it also looks like leaving one job and then going into another one. Especially if you had like several part-time jobs, you might quit one. Financially, I feel that money is coming in. I feel like you are going to feel pretty financially secure. Something's going on where you're completing things, or you feel a sense of completion when it comes to your finances. Maybe you're you're able to pay certain things off. I feel like you also might have enough financially to the point where you can treat yourself to something. You have enough left over to treat yourself. Not a whole lot, but like just enough. Um, Something's going on too where you end up feeling appreciated or admired and valued. It could be at work, or in regards to career, or in a love situation, or in friendships. Like maybe someone wants you to know how much they value your friendship. Now, you also might be severing ties with somebody because you value yourself, especially if you find out that someone's been talking about you or has been hiding things from you. Maybe you just kind of feel like somebody wasn't being authentic with you, so you just disconnect from those people who you felt weren't being real, and you only want to surround yourself with people who are able to be genuine with you. Now, it does look like in a love situation, like you are being viewed as a kept woman, or if you're a guy watching, you might have a kept woman. Like somebody is being kept on a side and treated, or yeah, treated, spoiled, protected. I feel like somebody is gonna, find out that they're part of a love triangle, or they're aware of it, but they're just a willing participant. Okay, I feel like somebody is thinking about you a lot, and they're hurting for you. I don't know if you hurt their feelings or if they're just hurt because they haven't talked to you. Also, if somebody is reaching out to you that you haven't heard from, or someone who's been distant from you, I feel like it's because they were dealing with somebody and now they're not. So I don't know, they've had time to think about you because they're no longer active with this other person. Yeah. I was going to say, even if it's not about somebody going through a breakup, I just still feel like maybe somebody's been going through some sort of heartache, but you come to mind. They're thinking about you. If someone is a willing participant in a love triangle, I feel like there are times where you want to stop. You don't want to be a part of it anymore. But I don't know. You might leave the situation, but something kind of looks like you end up still going back to it because this person takes care of you. Okay, I almost feel like somebody has been indirectly trying to say that they're sorry to you, but I don't know that you've seen this person's apologies. Maybe because you unfollowed them, or you haven't been looking at this person's stories, but I feel like somebody's been indirectly trying to apologize. Or if you're the one that's been doing this, I feel like whoever you're apologizing to doesn't know that you've been doing this. Spiritually, I feel like you are going to be visited by a water sign. Either they appear to you in a dream, or they are doing things around your home trying to get you to acknowledge their presence. Okay, somebody is walking out on a job. They're done with it. They're like, I'm not doing this anymore. Um, yeah, I feel like somebody is quitting. They're like, I don't have time for this. They don't appreciate me. They don't value me at this company. I'm leaving. So somebody is leaving their job. I'm also getting the energy of somebody who feels hurt. They feel left out or ignored, like nobody notices them or recognizes them, or they're waiting to be invited to something, but they never do. This could be you making assumptions about somebody, or somebody is assuming that you don't care about them because you didn't invite them to something, or you're not initiating communication. Excuse me. Uh, it's funny. I don't know why I get so many people that seem to quit after their first paycheck. I keep getting that energy. Somebody is like, I quit. If you've been going through some sort of healing phase, trying to move on from somebody, it does seem like you're going to be successful at finally letting go and moving on from whoever's energy you couldn't seem to let go of. So I'm also seeing a situation where you are jumping to some sort of opportunity. Maybe you've already thought about something long enough, or you've been letting something brew, and then finally you're like, okay, let me go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity. But I feel like this opportunity was presented to you a while back. Again, I'm sorry for all the laughing in the background. I feel like some sort of opportunity was presented to you, but you didn't leap on it immediately. But now, I don't know, something changed, or you have some sort of realization, and I feel like you're leaping at this opportunity. It could be an opportunity for a new job, a relationship, or moving. From the perspective of someone who has been thinking about you, I feel like maybe this person thought about pursuing you for a long time before they actually go and do it. I don't know why they were being so disciplined. Maybe this person just wanted to make sure that they had time and availability before leaping into a relationship with you. But I feel like now that this person has had time to reflect and time to, take care of certain things, they're leaping at the chance to be with you. So I feel like somebody's getting ready to pursue you. If there's been anything going on with your health, I feel like you're having to eliminate something from your diet so that your health can be restored. In a love situation, I feel that somebody respects you too much to mistreat you. So this might be someone who is aware of some sort of tendencies that they have. And I feel like this person does not want to disrespect you or mistreat you. However, this person may have recently gone through some changes and are maybe ready to have the responsibility of a relationship with you and let go of their playgirl or playboy lifestyle. They're ready to let that go and offer some kind of commitment. But I feel like somebody keeps like reaching out to you and expressing to you how they feel and then like disappearing. This might just be how someone's behavior is. So again, if someone was previously involved with somebody or in a relationship, that may be another reason why they kept their distance out of respect. And now I feel like this person is single, and so they're ready to communicate with you or reach out to you. Yeah, somebody might be expressing to you that they're no longer in a relationship. Career-wise, I still feel like somebody is either stepping down or being released from their job, quitting, and then going into some new direction. It could be to focus on being independent. Yeah. All right, so those are all the messages that I have for you guys. Yeah, so hopefully some things resonate. Remember to check me out on Patreon if you haven't already for current energy readings, Venus sign readings, and to support my channel. All right, thank you so much.